Good morning, my friends. Just hopefully a quickie. Last Wednesday we were preparing for Hurricane Nicole, and she struck Thursday and stayed with us all day. I'm in Central Florida. Windermere is the little town, and so all day Thursday we were indoors. Friday we came out and picked up some things, but it was still raining. Saturday we still had rain. So we've been working on it Sunday, Monday. Yesterday we had a doctor's appointment, and so here it is Wednesday, as we call it, Weed It Wednesday. My husband shrieks every time I say that because he hates to weed. But I just thought I would give you a quick tour here of what's happened in the past week. I'm getting lots and lots of these wonderful Drake elm leaves. I just came out a couple hours ago and swept, and you can see that they're already starting to fall again. Of course, they're falling on my little swale garden, and that's wonderful. That's providing some more leaf mulch for that garden. I used to sweep this up and put it in the main front porch garden here, but recently this year I have been actually taking the leaves and putting them in my worm bin. Some of them are ground up, some of them are put through the NutriBullet. I'm trying to find ones that are pretty. Some of them do fall and they come out and they're red. That's a bougainvillea, but and then some are this golden. I don't know if you can see up there. Some are still green, and they'll fall for the next month or so. But my newest little addition, this little barrel that a neighbor was throwing away, and I kind of made it into a nice little planter. What was I going to say? Oh, I see. I was out here yesterday and I left my tape. I've been using this tape. It's a gardener's, well, it's a gardener's tape, and I think you could use it as a floral tape also. It's very sticky on one side. So if you take, like a 4 or 5 inch piece and you wrap it around the stem, you're not really hurting the stem, but you're keeping your stem in an upright position. You can see these are some volunteer currant tomatoes or Everglades tomatoes. Let me see if I can go to this side and show you some that are, oh, I can't seem to figure out where I am. Ah, there we are. There we go. Now you can see my little tomatoes. And these were 2 volunteers in this planter. I put in some old soil, and obviously I had some tomato seeds in it. Everything fared pretty well. The water rocks stayed in place. There was no problem with all the wind that we had. Lost a lot of the leaves and such on the crepe myrtle. Everything else is pretty much where it's meant to be. I'll just whip you around here quickly. Gwendolyn is still in place. We really didn't have any damage over here. The plants that I started in pots, the seeds, seem to be coming up well. Carrots, onions, lettuce, the blue ruffled kale, giant Japanese red mustard. The tomatoes, these were 2 of the Principe Borghese tomatoes, and you can see they are a determinant, so they have decided this is it. They grow about 3-4 feet. They set out their tomatoes, give out their fruit in one felled swoop, more or less, and then that's it. They kind of die off from below. And also because, they've been dragged in the garage, they've been brought back out. So they kind of had a hard existence there. And I have cranberry hibiscus is right behind it. And yesterday I had the prettiest bloom on it. And would you believe I did a video? It was really pretty. I did a video, and when I got in, the video didn't record. I have no idea why. But then again, I'm not very proficient at any of this, so I'm just kind of winging it. My center area, the marigolds, some of them have fallen over, but for the most part, you know, I think a week later we were real lucky. There was a great shower of this watermelon colored bougainvillea, and but the the ugly orange strap held, and they both stayed for I think probably 60-mile-an-hour gusts were about the worst of it, and with Hurricane Ian was when the strap broke on this one, and it was laying in the driveway. But all of this needs to be cut back because, as you can see, we're getting ready for Christmas, and we need to you know, take things down and put things back in place and back up. So anyway, that was it. I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's happening in my world. And I hope that you guys, if anybody was in Hurricane Nicole's path, that you survived and did not sustain any real damage. Sometimes it's great for blowing things down the street. I found neighbors' plants, you know, leaves and what have you. I know they aren't growing in my yard. So anyway, I hope everybody has a happy day. Take care, and I hope to see you back real soon. Bye-bye now.